Stop selling yourself so short. Stop telling yourself you can't have what you want because of. Stop telling yourself you can't do what it is you want because of. Stop arguing for your limiting beliefs, because you are always going to be right 100% of the time. Now, one thing I would like for you to consider is try things that help you to reprogram the way that you feel and think about yourself. Because so many times we practice these self-limiting beliefs so much to the point where they become habitual, to the point where we do them so much that we don't even recognize when we're doing these things. We don't recognize when we're being self-deprecating. We don't recognize when we're not showing love and affection to ourselves. And even if we do things in a joking manner, the thing about the mind and the subconscious mind is that it doesn't know the difference between when you're joking and when you're being serious. So you have to be mindful about how you speak about yourself, not only to yourself, but how you speak about yourself to others as well, because they're going to reflect that same thing that you feel about yourself, right? So one thing that has helped me along my journey is to be intentional about how I go about speaking about myself, or how I go about programming my subconscious mind. And one thing that I started doing was meditation. And I always preach meditation. I always say that meditation is the foundation for good things to come. And the way I started with meditation is I would do 5 to 10 minute increments, right? That's how I started. I would do 5 to 10 minute increments. Now, again, I was still fighting with these limiting beliefs because I was telling myself that this is not doing anything for me and it won't do anything for me. This is not going to help me in any way, shape, or form because I feel nothing. But the thing about it, I would purposely put things in my view that pertain to meditation. I would listen to certain type of sounds, right? I would walk around with like crystals and beads and books and journals that pertain to meditation. And even though it took me a while to actually start writing in these journals, even though it took me a while to actually start reading the books, even though it took me a while to actually start absorbing the energy, the frequency that these sounds were giving off, over time, my mind started to notice these things around me and my body shifted. And I just started going into meditative states like that. And that's when I realized I made the shift, because I was like, this feels good. This feels really good. And I continued to do it consistently because at that point, it became a habit. Now, you can check out my last video where I talk about habits, right? Instead of getting good at something, instead of worrying about being the best, focus on creating a habit first. It's not to say that it's not to say that you don't need to focus on being good. It's not to say that you don't need to focus on being the best, but you have to prioritize making it a habit first before you actually worry about being good at it. Because if you're not consistent at it, being good at it is not going to matter. So the same thing can be applied to meditation and even how you speak about yourself. You have to be consistent at it. You have to develop the habit of speaking well about yourself. You have to develop the habit of speaking well about yourself, and you have to develop the habit of whatever it is that you desire in life. If you want to be great at meditation, then you have to build the habit of meditation and what it means to be great at it, right? So you have to, like I said before, you have to purposely put things in front of you so that way your mind can perpetuate that thing which you are trying to manifest in your life. If you want to be a great fisherman, right? If you want to be a great fisherman, then you have to go and fish every day. You have to put certain things that pertain to fishing in front of you at all times. You have to watch certain things that pertain to fishing at all times. You have to really be intentional about what you consume. And I'm not talking about through your mouth. I'm talking about through all of your physical senses, not like how you eat, but through your physical senses, right? You have to be intentional about what you consume through your eyes and through your third eye, of course. You have to be intentional about what you consume through your hearing, right? And another thing is you have to be intentional about what you consume based on how people speak, right? How they speak about you, how they speak to you, what they speak about, because that all can play an effect on how you manifest. That all can play an effect on how you treat yourself and how you treat others. So really pay attention to these things, because the universe is always going to send you signs of where you are in every single moment, right? And where you are in every single moment is a key indicator of how you need to move from there on out. If you feel like you're off your course, the universe is going to send you signs letting you know that you're off your course, and then you, in that moment, have to readjust. But if you're on your course, the universe will send you signals that you're on the right path. Me personally, I get signals all the time letting me know that I'm on the right path, and I ask for these things. So the power of the tongue is very mighty, and I feel like people sleep on that a lot. They think that the words aren't really meaningful, but they really are, because words cast spells. Literally, the power of the tongue is deadly. It can be, but the power of the tongue can also be a great support. It can be a great builder, because communication is so important. But I feel like communication through words is a direct correlation to your vibration, to your frequency. How you speak about yourself is a direct correlation to how you feel about yourself and where you are vibrationally. If you're a high vibrational being, people can sense that. People can feel that off of you, right? Just based on how you speak. And you can literally shift the room just with your words. Not only that, you can literally shift your reality with just your words. Think about that. You can shift your reality with just your words. But again, like I always say, it begins with the habit. It begins with the habit, and it starts with working with yourself, not against yourself. So right now, where you are right now, you may be feeling as though, well, I want to start doing this, but I can't because whatever the case is, right? I can't because I feel this kind of way. That's okay. I'm here to let you know it's okay to feel how you're feeling right now. It's not a bad thing. Don't chastise yourself just because you're feeling some type of way. It's okay. It's okay. But what I would like for you to consider is shifting the way you speak. You can say, okay, well, I don't feel like I'm worthy of this today, but I will definitely work on feeling worthy, right? I'm doing the work to feel worthy enough to do what it is that I want to do, right? Oh, well, I want to meditate, but it's so hard, right? I want to meditate, and I will begin to meditate because everything that is surrounding me is pertaining to meditation, and I am in the process of becoming a great meditator, right? That's where it starts. It starts with catching yourself in every moment. It starts with catching yourself in every moment and rephrasing what it is that you are saying and doing, right? In every moment. Even when you're speaking to somebody else and y'all in a heated conversation, you catch yourself. Even if you're saying like, oh yeah, and no, and then you pause it, he's like, no, this is what I really meant, right? Even if you're joking, you go back and you recorrect that. You go back and you recorrect that because you know how you want to feel about yourself, and you're no longer practicing these limiting beliefs that don't serve you. Instead, you're filling your cup up with things that serve you and that allow you to become the greatest version of yourself. And that's what it is. You are in the process of becoming the greatest being that has ever existed. Literally. You are in the process of that. So cherish that and embrace that. Just think about it. Just keep living that, right? Really vision that. Vision what your greatest version looks like and live that every single day. Just imagine like, wow, the greatest version of me does this, that, they feel this way, they look this way, they do all of these great things and really live in that. And that right there is what allows you to bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Just like that. So thank you. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for allowing me to be on this journey with you. I truly believe we do better when we grow together, so let's continue to grow with one another. And as always, if you found this helpful, inspiring, motivating in any way, shape, or form, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell to get notified whenever I publish another video. And leave a comment in the comment section of gratitude and let me know what takeaways you got from this video as well. The merchandise is now available. Head over to inmypurpose.com. That's inmypurpose.com and check out the new merchandise of Anything's Possible. If you like things like this and you need somebody to be accountable with you, join the Facebook community. The link is in the description, where we keep each other accountable, where we recommend each other books, where we inspire and motivate one another. The community is growing every single day, and we would love to have you there. Make sure that you are practicing being intentional every single day. From the moment you wake up, what I would like for you to consider is allowing yourself 10 to 30 minutes to appreciate who you are and how far you've come and where you're going. Just give yourself that. You're gonna give your energy, your time, your focus away throughout the day anyway. You might as well take time for yourself to focus inward, to focus on what makes you feel good, to focus on how you want to feel, right? Take time for yourself today. Now go out there and be great, and always remember that you are creators and creative, that you are loved and loved. May you be present, may you be abundant, and may you be at peace at all times. Ashe.